Maybe this video should just be about people recovering from COVID.
Before we got sick. We've measured out 11 feet, 9.5 inches from the house. That'll give us 12 feet, plus this like fascia board that goes out here, plus a 1-inch overhang on the decking. So that'll make us have a 12-foot deck. Measure down here, we measured all the way down at that end. We're gonna chalk line it and start cutting the ends off. Hopefully we don't make a mistake. Go ahead and put your end on the mark there.
Okay, I'm on.
Okay, pulling tight. Fish on. We got all the ends cut off there. Hopefully they're all straight. And now we're going to look at putting up the, I'm gonna call it the fascia or the end joist. I don't know what you call it, but we're looking for a nice clean one. Put up there on top, on the front there. I think this one's gonna be the one. Since that last clip, we have been sick, in bed for like over a week. We had COVID, the whole family had COVID, and wow, it was pretty rough. Dan over at the Grass-Fed Homestead asked if it was as bad as when I had malaria. It wasn't as bad as malaria, but it was pretty close. So we're back at it today. We're gonna start working on the deck again and be cutting some posts right now. The railing posts. Hopefully start getting this decking up there today. So these are gonna be the posts for our railings. They're 10 foot long. We're gonna cut them off at 5 feet. And that way we'll have plenty of height on them for attaching the railing and the cool black hog wire that we're gonna use for our, like the pickets, you know? We're not gonna have pickets, we're gonna have hog wire. All right, let's see how we did. Oh man, look at that, Joss.
Ooh.
There's not even a saw mark.
Nice.
So beautiful. Cool. All right, so we got 2 posts now. Oh yeah, and by the way, guys, the weather has changed quite a bit. It was, what was it, Joss, 20 something this morning?
Yeah, it's cold.
Yeah, way colder than it was before we got sick. All right, let's see if we can get these guys put up here, man. Got lots of stuff in my hands. Safety Sally says don't climb stairs with bunches of stuff in your hands.
The ladder?
Yeah, ladder, I mean, yeah. Can you guys see this right here? This is just a little scrap piece, and it's kind of a sample of how it's gonna be attached. We got one right down there as well, and we're gonna try to see if we can't hook these guys up here. Still a little tired, Jules.
I know, me too.
I think from being sick for so long.
Yeah, it'll take some time to get our strength back.
Yeah, kind of weak a little bit. So we're just gonna screw a block underneath here so that we can use it to rest the post on. I think we're gonna have a dead battery. Like this. This is just temporary, just to hold the post up there. We're gonna have to get a new one. All right, that'll work. All right, so we're just gonna get this guy up here, clamp it on, and then we can attach it with some screws once we get it positioned perfectly. What do you think, man? That's cool, huh? Got to get it flush out here with this edge, and then make sure it's plumb. That's it. I need to get a hammer though, so we can tap it into place. My master plan kind of got a little bit messed up because these guys right here, these posts, I was hoping that they would land right on the floor joist. They don't. The next one goes right in the middle between 2. So we're gonna end up having to put this front board on first, and then we can mount the rest of them up there. That's the way it goes, I guess. All right, 114 7/8 inches. That's where we'll go right there. All right, 114 7/8. There, look at that. Bam. Perfect, eh? I measured over here the first time. That was bad.
You could turn me down, but I hope you let
tried to do this really awesome time lapse for you guys, but it was a complete like failure. It was lame. So let me tell you what we just did. We've got this front board that Jules likes to call what, Jules?
I called it an apron.
An apron. All right. I think it's some type of joist, like a rim joist, maybe. I don't know for sure what it's called. But we got this guy roughed in up here. Not roughed in, it's in with a few screws holding it. We're gonna go through now and nail it all in. Work our way down until we get to the next post. And then we'll get that post in there. And then keep working our way down, just fastening everything together the way it's supposed to be.
All right, we already got it plumbed this way, and that looks really good. Now we need to plumb it this way, and that's really bad.
Pretty far off, huh?
Yeah, it's really far off.
Needs to go out on the top.
The top needs to go this way.
I think it needs to go out.
I think the top needs to come this way.
All right, so your job then is to hold that, get it set where it's supposed to be, and then I'll nail it. So we're not gonna be able to film this, guys, because it's gonna take all of our hands. So Jules is gonna get it set. I'm gonna nail it. Well, it's a little ugly. Man, it just didn't want to go in.
I hit with an ugly stick.
Yeah. All right, now we'll go ahead and nail this one in. This one, and work our way down to that post.
So we're just gonna square up the tops because the bottoms are already in. Yeah?
Yeah. Okay, how's that? Is it square?
Yep. It's perfect.
And if you're lonesome, I can be your friend. And if you're broken, I'll fix you up again.
First one that we're gonna have to notch. It's only 3/4 of an inch, but if we want to get these things exactly spaced evenly, then we're gonna have to notch it. So we're gonna go ahead and try that. We're gonna notch it here, draw it out, try to cut it. Never done this before. First time. 3/4 of an inch, right there. That's what we're gonna try to cut out. So we'll set our saw blade at 3/4 of an inch deep. We'll make a cut across it, and then full depth lengthwise. All right, 3/4 of an inch right there. All right, let's check it. 3/4 of an inch. Yeah, that's about a 1/16 more, but it'll be fine. Now we need to rip it down this way on both sides. Then we'll have a little bit right here in the middle that we'll have to cut out with the Sawzall. Are you ready?
Ready.
Hope this works so we don't have to cut it again. Almost through. Look at that. Nice little notch. Think it'll work?
Yeah, I think so.
Let's go try it. Let's go put it up there and see. Not too big of a change, huh? So, turns out the last one that we need to put in here lands direct center on this joist. So, rather than notching the post so much to make it fit here, just be a little bit of wood left, we're gonna go ahead and notch the floor joist. Actually, we're gonna cut it off here, put it in, and then attach it to the side of the post. Is that the right thing to do? I don't know, but that's what we're gonna do. If we could cut it straight, but that's gonna be really tricky. Ready? I don't think it came out super straight.
Really?
I don't know. At least not super straight. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe it's perfect. Get this guy out of here. And then we can get the nails out, hopefully. Come on. Okay. So, see if we can take these guys out. Still weak, I think, you know, from the COVID stuff. All right, I think it should fit. So this is just a scrap piece. Using it because it's light. Let's see how it's gonna fit in here. Oh yeah, dude, look at that.
Snug.
It fits beautifully, man. Okay, cool. So that's what we'll do then. We'll put our post right in here. We'll be able to attach it to the front here, and then we can toenail it in on that side. It'll work. So cool, man. We did it.
We got all of these posts in right here that you can see behind me, and now we need to cut this one off and replace it with a new post.
As you can see, this is a pressure treated post, and it's actually one of our straight ones, but we want them kind of to match on this side. We've got pressure treated posts for the stairs. We'll leave those for the stairs, but we're going to actually cut this one off. We're going to put a new post right here. That'll give us the right distance in between posts here, and then over here will be fine too. So let's go ahead and cut this guy off. All right, you sure we want to cut this one off of here?
I think so.
Okay.
I think it'll look nicer.
So after we got the deck boards up, just looking at it, I'm chickening out, man. I think we're just gonna leave it here and use it. Means this one right here will be a little bit longer, like what? Oh, it'll be 3.5, 5 inches longer.
This panel.
Yeah, we could always change it out again, you know, like later, like once we get the panels and we look at it, we're like, oh, that looks funny. Then we can cut it off later and do it.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna have to cut the panel anyway. No matter what, we gotta cut the panel. So, I don't know, just kind of chickening out. It's a hair too long, man. Just a hair. So we're gonna cut a hair off. What kind of hair?
Just a saw blade width.
Yeah, like a saw blade-ish. Saw blade-ish with something.
Maybe this video should just be about people recovering from COVID.
Yeah.
It fits, guys. Check it out.
We're putting blocking around these posts here. A lot of times people will run their decking just like this, right? It'll just run off the edge, and this will be the edge of the decking out here. We're gonna do ours a little bit differently, called picture framing. So there'll be one 2x6 that basically goes all the way around, goes down this side like this and hangs over, about a 1/2 inch over. Then the other decking will come this way and run into it like this. So you won't actually see the ends of the decking, it'll be like this. And we got to put blocking in along here and then along these posts, and just to get it all perfect so that it has good support underneath it. This is what happens
Best apple tree.
when you leave the garden gate open. 2 pumps, go ahead.
You missed.
Dude, hurry up.
He's eating
He's eating our tree. He's eating it like fast.
No, our poor tree. Move it. Move it. Oh, the tree.
Oh!
Go on.
Finally got him out of the garden.
All right, you guys. Time for you to stay out of our garden. But now they know what's in here. I had that gate open so that the chickens could come in and out because, well, you know, there's good stuff in here for the chickens now. So you guys aren't supposed to just walk through the door.
They knew exactly what they wanted.
Yeah, they went straight for the apple trees.
Straight for our best apple tree. They know what's good. Man, it took forever to try to get them out.
Yeah, shooting them with the BB gun didn't even really seem to phase them. They just like kicked at it like it was a fly or something. Throwing wood at them, yelling at them. But finally we got them out of here. Another chilly day here on the homestead, guys. Continuing on with our project of working on the deck today. We got quite a bit done yesterday. It took a lot of figuring, and you guys know we're recovering from COVID, and so we're like, bleh. Oh, so tiring, man. Out of breath all the time. And anyway, building back up our strength is what we're doing. So check it out, man. This is what we got done yesterday. We got all the posts in like that. This end here, this will be cut off right there. That'll be trimmed off right there. But we got all those posts in for the railing. And now this morning, the first thing we're gonna do is finish the blocking for them. We've got blocking like this, like it goes all the way down, one extra joist. We'll have an extra joist on the other side, and then we've got blocking for each one just to make them extra super secure so they don't ever come loose. And then flashing on every joist. And then I think we're laying down decking. I think we're gonna start laying down decking today in this video. Yes, that's the plan anyway. Look who made it back.
Hi.
Jules is back working with us today.
I'm debating on taking my beanie off. It's
Yeah,
not
it's hot.
as cold as I thought.
Yeah, and we're over here on the sunny side of life.
Yeah, right now.
Yeah, so this is what Seth and I got done this morning. We got all of the blocking in for all of the posts. And we've got all of the extra joists in, like this one right up here. So you can see we got the extra joist, post, going across over there. All that blocking. Now that Jules is here, we're ready to start putting up that flashing. This stuff right here. Okay, we got a bunch already cut.
I think we have 12 cut already. This was like what I was doing as I was sick with COVID and didn't know I was sick with COVID, so I kind of barely remember doing it. What do you think we got? Like, I think we counted 12, right?
I think so. Somewhere around there.
Should put them on.
And stick them down.
You should put them on like over your shoulder or something. It looks like, or Bob Marley hair or something.
There you go. Let's go. Forgot, we did need one more set of blocking to go right here. That 2x6 to run over here, and then these ones that come this way to end on this one here.
Then we'll be ready to lay that stuff down. What else do we need to do?
Well, there's one more thing I forgot. We need to cut all the ends of this deck off here, this porch off, so that we can get this decking up against the house. Take a look right here. See here, we need to cut these off right at the house line, right there. Yeah, so we need to chalk line these, cut them all. We're gonna have to cut them all off.
Down against the house.
Okay, hold it there. Okay. Ah.
Can you see it even?
Yep. All right, so we gotta cut all those off, man.
So we need to take up all these boards.
Yeah.
One more thing.
Yep, we gotta take all these up and then cut them off. So Jules is gonna take up these, bring them into me, I'll cut them, hand them back to her, she'll bring it back in, put it back down.
That way we won't lose our platform to stand on.
It's true. All right, let's see how she's gonna fit.
How's that look?
Yeah, it's good. She go right there, just like that.
Okay.
So, how's it going, Jules?
Good.
We're getting all of the stuff on there.
Yeah. We're almost halfway, I think.
Your balance is really good up here.
I am getting better. Every now and then my knees wobble though. Kind of makes me nervous.
Yeah.
I think we have a good system going. Although sometimes this stuff doesn't peel very smoothly. That slows us down. We'll have to have a trash pickup party later.
We got to cut more of this stuff. We ran out. We need what, 12 or 13 more, huh?
13.
13 more. So this is 6-inch stuff. Basically, we're just pulling it down here. This is a 12-foot. This is just like one of our floor joists. So we're gonna take it and clamp it on here. Jules is gonna hold this side down. I'm gonna pull it tight. And then I'm gonna get right in here.
All right, let's see if it works.
Cool, man. Cool, huh?
I could listen all day till you tell it to me. If I heard it before, then let me hear it again. While you let it out, I can take it in. When you got
Guess
something
what?
to say, you can
We got them all covered with that self-sealing Vicor flashing. Look at it. Check it out. Looks awesome. Whew. Another chilly morning on the homestead here, guys. But check it out. It's not quite as cold. Where are you going, buddy? Not quite as cold as it was yesterday. It's not even frosty out here today. Today, man. Oh, so excited. Finally. I know you guys are probably like, how long is it going to take you to build that deck? I don't know. It takes a long time, apparently. Look at this. This was delivered the other day while we were sick. Decking. I'm going to go ahead and open this guy up and start carrying it up there and see. How's it gonna look? We gotta cut some of it for around the posts and things, but it's awesome, man. So cool.
You ready? Is
Yeah.
it gonna work this time?
I hope it's gonna work. It didn't work.
Maybe I gotta pull it back this way.
No, it didn't work either.
And ready?
Yep. Oh, you got one.
Got one.
Yay. It's a lot warmer today, huh?
Oh yeah, just a balmy day in North Idaho. That's why I'm wearing a beanie. Go back to the old school way.
Yep.
Maybe they've just been outside too long.
Oh, maybe, huh?
In the cold and the rain.
Man, that's like super thick stuff there.
Just to protect the ends, I guess, from transport. These boards are used for so many things. Like when materials are transported and stacked and stuff. It's interesting, huh? This is what we got, you guys, and this right here is the color. It's called Ipe. Fiberon decking, and it looks like maybe it says Horizon up there. Horizon decking, colors Ipe.
Got to change out the saw blade on here, put our new fresh one on for cutting this stuff. Never cut this like artificial decking before, so hopefully it cuts super easy, but I have no idea. All right guys, moment of truth. We're getting ready to cut here. We're gonna do a 1/4 of an inch spacer on everything. 1/4 of an inch would be that thick right there, or they gave us these cool little spacer things, so we'll just use that. So we're just putting our spacer in here, squaring it up to it, and then draw our line. That's our cut mark. These are 3.5 inches, so we're gonna come down 3 3¾ there. Here we go.
Are you nervous about cutting this stuff?
Yeah. Man, we only got so many pieces and they're not cheap.
No.
And it feels like it's gotten a lot colder. I don't know that it has. I got really sweaty carrying all this stuff up here, and then now that we're not moving that much, it's cold.
So compared to a regular 2x6, do you think this stuff is heavier?
I don't know.
It's all floppy though, so
Yeah.
it made it awkward to carry it.
It did. I don't know if it's heavier or not, but
It's heavy though.
yeah.
But these are 20 feet. Like the longest is 20 feet we have, so
Yeah.
those are pretty heavy.
So it's weird. It's just like so slippery. Like, look at that.
Yeah.
You could, what's that game where you slide those things on a table?
Air hockey?
No, it's like
The puck?
there's like a weird kind of powder almost on the table, and you slide a metal disc down it and you hit the other ones. You guys ever play that game? You know what I'm talking about? It's like there's like that white kind of powdery stuff on the table, and it's long and narrow, and then you slide like pucks down it. Let me know down in the comments below what that game's called. Joe doesn't even know what I'm talking
I'm
about.
just thinking about air hockey, but that has air that comes up from the table.
Not air. All right, here we go. Well, cuts fairly easy. Look at that.
Here, show us up close. Wow, that's weird. It's like paper.
Yeah, it's weird. All right, so now I think we need to do a plunge cut. Okay, here we go. So this is the bottom right here. So if we go over a little bit, it's okay. Yeah? I think so. So this is why we wanted the jigsaw. But the jigsaw is on order. It's not here yet. All right.
You ordered one, huh?
Tell me when we get down to the line. Can't see.
Okay. A little more. A little more. Keep coming. More. More. Oh, there you go.
This is gonna make one big mess, man, with this stuff. I think that's biodegradable. Like, it's just gonna disappear into the earth.
Maybe we should pick it up.
All right, let's cut the other one. See how she fits. So guess what? It looks crooked, but let's see, it's on this line right here. That little line right there. Okay, that little line stays right there. Look at that. Looks like it moves in the camera.
It's different. It's on this,
Yeah.
and then it moves to that one.
Let me see. I don't know. I think it's good, dude.
Well, let's give it the, what do we say, the 8 foot?
The 8 foot. It is different. The bottom is different, but the top of it, I don't even know, dude. But yeah, I don't know.
But we gotta give it the
8 foot rule.
8 foot rule. We gotta look at it from 8 feet away, not like this.
It's true.
I think you're being too hard on yourself. Cool, man. Let's see how she fits.
Let's see how she fits. All right, first screw going in. Okay, wow, look at that, nice and clean. All right, I'm not 100% sure this is gonna work properly. Jules can't picture it either, so we'll see. But we've got our notch marked out for the post and our 45 right here. So basically it's just gonna be this little end bit that's cut at the 45 because this is gonna be notched out. Then we've got all the other posts marked to be notched. We'll notch them all, flip it over, and hopefully it's gonna fit properly. That stuff cuts actually surprisingly easy, like easier than wood. Saw blade just goes right through it. All right, here we go. We got notch this guy, and look at that. I mean, I think it might work, Jules. What do you think?
I think it's gonna be great.
I think I need some knee pads, man. Ooh. I don't know, man. It looks like it came out all right. Check out the corner down here. Yeah. Look at that. So we just mark right here, and that's what we got to cut.
I think you're getting the hang of it.
I think so. Hopefully, huh?
That's usually how our projects go. We finally understand what we're doing and getting good at it, and then we're done with it.
That's right.
Hey, look at that. That came out nice. Hey, for amateurs, I think that's a pretty good picture frame. What do you think? Think it looks good?
I think it's good, man, yeah. I mean, we'll have to trim that black flashing probably, unless there's like a piece of, you know, there could be something that just slides down over the post, covers those up maybe. I don't know for sure though. Like we've got this stuff here, right? Some of it is up higher than the decking. So we may have to come in and cut it off, trim that up so it looks, so you don't see it. But there could be a piece of trim that you slide down over this.
Yeah, give it a nice finished look.
Yeah, gives it like a base to it. Possibly, I don't know if there is or not. These are the screws that we're using to hold our deck down. They got a smaller head on them. They take a smaller bit. This is a T20, I think. But if you notice here at the top, they're threaded backwards. So as you screw it in, it goes in, goes in, goes in, and then this top part cleans out the head or the edge so you don't get a big mushroom effect. And then this can go straight down in there. Yeah, we got a boatload of them. That's how many we got. Yeah, so they're color matched to match this thing. And it's starting to rain a little bit.
It get cold, man.
All right, so let's screw this one down, and then we can start sliding. We can slide the next one up and make sure it's gonna look good. This is a fancy spacer that they gave us, and it's actually set for different temperatures. So you would set it right here. If it's 90 degrees outside, you'd use this really thin spot right here. If it's 70 degrees, you use the 1/8. If it's 50 degrees, you use the 3/16 one, and then from the house to the edge, it's a 1/4 inch spacer, so that's the fattest part right here. Anyway, these cool little spacers they gave us. A pencil can go through here, and then you can set it in there so it doesn't fall through. So say for this one here, right, since it's 50 degrees out.
It's not 50.
Well, I mean, 50 is the lowest one. So you can
definitely less than 50.
Set it on there like that, butt it up against it, and you get the proper spacing in here. So that's pretty cool. But guys, we are going to have to end it here. We've got some other things that we need to go get done. We picked out this video right here for you to go ahead and watch next. And in the meantime, guys, we hope you have a really great day. Keep smiling.